This is Chasing Fireflies. Do you remember pen pals? Did you ever have an international pen pal? Well, Chasing Fireflies is pleased to present a new version of that great experience. We call it ComKids Exchange. I'm Gil Meggerly. The delightful story you're about to hear was created by students of the Haven of Peace Academy in Tanzania East Africa. They wrote an adaptation of Carol Heyer's Humphrey's First Christmas for students of Junction City Elementary School in Danville, Kentucky. Our new ComKids Exchange connected Miss Shirley's Tanzania class and Mrs. Grove's Kentucky class, inviting each group to read Carol Heyer's great story, then do several print, verbal, and visual communications activities related to that book. For example, the students began by writing each other letters, and then, along the way, the Tanzania class took the project a step further. They rewrote and illustrated Humphrey's First Christmas for their new American friends. Heyer's frustrated camel became a complaining donkey, and voila! Chasing Fireflies proudly presents Stanley's First Christmas. I should be carrying bags of gleaming gold, sparkling silver, and precious diamonds. But instead, I carry Mary, heavy, wobbly, tired Mary. It's terrible, you know, and you would have felt the same if you'd been through what I have. I used to be allowed to carry all sorts of things when I was younger, and my brothers are still allowed to carry important stuff. The problem is, I don't really like people touching me, so I always kick them. Now, no one lets me carry anything, and no one wants me. But the other day, this couple, Mary and Joseph, came along. They seemed desperate, and they bought me from my owner. Mary was so nice that I really didn't want to kick her. But man, oh man, is she heavy. As I am on the journey, I see all my brothers carrying rich perfume, gleaming ivory and sweet-smelling myrrh. I wish I was like one of them, not carrying a boring human. So we get to Bethlehem, and I feel a bit better in the cooler, refreshing air. But I see donkeys everywhere. Some of them carry fruit, and coconuts, and grain. At least, if I carried those things, they wouldn't be quite as heavy, and I'd be carrying something really useful. Others are carrying big brown pots and soft, detailed mats full of color. At least, if I carried those things, I would look rather splendid, and I bet I wouldn't have to walk as far. But instead, I'm stuck with Mary. Finally, we reach a stable, and Mary gets off my back. I feel a lot better now that I'm not carrying her. I lie down to go to sleep, but not long after I hear a baby crying. And suddenly I realized why Mary was so heavy. I stumble over to the beautiful baby, and he puts his tiny hand on my nose, but this time I don't want to kick anybody. My eyes fill up with tears of joy as I look at his glorious face. There is something about him that fills me with awe and wonder. I always thought I wanted to carry bags of gleaming gold and sparkling silver and precious diamonds. But now I realize that I have carried the most important and wonderful thing in the whole world, Jesus. We thank these fine young authors and illustrators, students in Tanzania East Africa, for creating this adaptation of Carol Heyer's Humphrey's First Christmas for their Kentucky pals and for Chasing Fireflies' first ComKids Exchange. We'll be watching for future creative communications projects by both schools. You could be a part of our next ComKids Exchange coming in several months. Our theme will be friendship, based on the book You Can Be a Friend by Tony and Lauren Dungy, illustrated by Ron Mazellan. For more information and to have your school considered, contact us at info@firefliesblog.com. Chasing Fireflies, creating family legacy moments that encourage our children to communicate with confidence and view their world with a sense of wonder. You can find us at firefliesblog.com.